Hello gaming peeps, it's Neil from Gamerevolution. Back with, as I promised, Far Cry. I gave you the analysis of the trailer. Now it's time for some gameplay footage. Yeah, you've got some developers talking through this. Riot turns out to be the fictional location of the game. A bit like the sort of Middle East countries, Iraq type places, but up in the mountains, you know, where people get abducted all the time. It looks, as they're talking through, it looks stunning. First thing you'll notice is at the start they tell you who you actually play, which is this AJ Gale, who's sent there, well, not sent there, he goes there to scatter his mum's ashes originally. Unfortunately, it may be his country of birth, but he ends up in a essential civil war, and it does look absolutely stunning from this gameplay footage. There's not a lot, but you get the idea of what's going on. It's a total open world. Far Cry is open world. They are the masters of open world. They've been doing it for ages, and it's absolutely brilliant. And as I predicted, they looked at things people liked in Far Cry 3 and what they didn't, and have made this one. You'll see for the first time ever. Although we've had it in other games, obviously for them it's the first time ever. They've got attacks from above as well, so you can be attacked from above. I imagine with the amount of creatures around, like your elephants, as you'll see in the trailer. When I say elephants, but you've got eagles, and it steals another creature's a kill, and takes it away during the trailer. You'll see that. They've also included some new equipment. The grapple, which sounds like, well, grapple's like a standard weapon, but something in Far Cry 3, it was really hard to reach places, and now they've got a grapple. And with this sort of terrain being very mountainous terrain, you're going to need that grapple to use to get to places that you probably wouldn't normally reach. So it shows you grapple very briefly, and he gets up on top of a cliff face and onto the top. And then as it goes on, you see another new bit, which is a crossbow, which is, they explain, is a short range weapon, a lot better than the bow in Far Cry 3. You sacrifice it, but it is a fast shooter, but you sacrifice distance. It does look very nice. It looks like it'll be a really good weapon for sort of getting up close and personal. You know, if you had several guys come through a door, you and they're gone. Looks really good. And then he switches to a machine gun, and he starts infiltrating with a machine gun. I like when you press down on this, it's got a kick, so he attaches a sort of a timed sort of dynamite to a can, kicks it, it falls down, explodes. Really nice. Got some new elements to the driving as well, which I'm really happy about. You can now drive and shoot, so instead of waiting for it to pull over or knock it off the road, now you can drive and shoot them. And it's so cool how you can get from vehicle to vehicle with takedowns. He jumps into one of the vehicles that he's chasing, truck, slits a guy's throat, pushes him out, takes over that vehicle. Really coolly done. And then it moves on to where they explain about co-op, and you can invite your friend in. Now as soon as you come in, it turns off all the single player campaigns, and it's you've just got all your bases infiltrate, your towers, your hidden locations, to take down and clear. And during this, which I really think is really good, apart from your weapons, you've got so much environmental things to use. because of all this is going on, you see an elephant run by, grab a guy in his trunk, just shake him to, and obviously kill him. And you think, wow, that's quite nice. And then it moves on, and then you see an elephant smash through and just annihilate a jeep, and it just turns over. The guy's in there, and explodes. It's really good. This is looking really good. Open world. There's so many games from E3 that are going to be on your list to buy. I'm just hoping they all live up to what we've seen. This one I think definitely will. And there's a few other little gems that I think will. Your Call of Duty, obviously. Destiny is going to be stunning, and Assassin's Creed. And even down to stuff like Mortal Kombat looks really good. And your Tomb Raider, even though it's barely footage. So yeah, check out this trailer. Go through it, listen to the developers, and see what I've seen. And yeah, you'll really enjoy it. Check out my other E3 videos. I'm doing loads of them at the moment because there's so much footage out there. And I'll be back with more. Happy gaming!